Rogue Planet. This is Star Trek Enterprise Season 1. Let's do it. We're going to use the space system, story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment, and each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best that you can get in any category. Going to give the storyline a 1. I like the storyline. Didn't blow my mind. They land on an alien planet. They land on a rogue planet that's actually out of a solar system, which is kind of cool. So that is cool. They land there. There's another race on there who are hunting this other race. So there's a race of changelings. There's the other race. There's the hunters. So there's the hunters, the changelings, and your crew. And the hunters are portrayed as kind of bad guys, I guess, because they're hunting sentient beings. The changelings, they don't say changelings, but you kind of get the idea that that could be what they are. It's not exactly like Odo's people. They don't look exactly like Odo's people, but similar to that, so they can kind of become a thing, anything they want. Look, the story's fine. The way it presents itself is fine as well. It's just that it's like, okay, they're hunting them. You know that the crew is going to somehow try to stop this from happening or whatever, right? Pacing, I will give it a 1.5 though. I'm not bored, and there were some surprises as he went along because Archer sees this girl that he's always thought of when he would read this certain poem. He imagined this like kind of perfect woman in his mind as a kid, and she comes to manifest herself, and she's like, "Oh, I need your help, and these guys are hunting us," and look, the pacing is good. I'm not bored, but it wasn't like, wow, I wasn't biting my nails because I knew that, well, they're obviously going to help these people. So still though, really well paced. It's not boring. It's good to go. The artistry, we're gonna give it a 2 out of 2. The aliens look cool. They morph. That's neat. Everything looks good. It's in a forest, so you could knock it half a point. I could give it knock it half a point because it's just in a forest. But it looked good. I like the caves and everything. Music's good. I'm watching it on a surround sound 4K TV, so that doesn't hurt. I liked it. Overall, I liked it. The characters, I'm gonna give it a 2. I actually really liked the characters here. I liked the changelings. And I like the hunters because they're like, look, yeah, we're just hunting here. And they're not even seeing it as something wrong because they're just so used to doing it. And they don't think of them as sentient beings in a kind, intelligent way. They're like, oh, they're these creatures that change and attack us when we land. And it's just a whole thing is messed up. And the way that they talk, like with T'Pol, and it's like, I don't agree with this, but this is what they do. Like, we can't really interfere. And Archer's like, well, can we do, he goes, can we do something to at least, make it more equal? Because when the changelings get scared, they end up, like secreting this sort of like mist or something. And then that's trackable. So can we at least suppress that, give them a chance? I thought that was all handled very beautifully. Great conversations about how can we help this species, but really we don't want to hurt the other species. Like, it's very easy. Enterprise could have just killed those guys and be like, well, that's the end of it. Yeah, but then more guys are going to come, right? So it's not a permanent solution. Handled really well. I loved all that stuff with the characters. I'm going to give the enjoyment factor 1.5, man. I like this one. It's pretty good. So I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. I'm trying to keep these reviews as short as possible. I have a feeling that most people watching have already seen Enterprise and they just want to hear my quick thoughts on it. If you haven't seen Enterprise, though, check it out. I do enjoy it a lot. Especially these first couple seasons. So there's going to be a lot of shill videos. Shilling is coming. But yeah, 8 out of 10. I thought this was pretty good. I don't think there's going to be any episode lower than like a 7 or 7.5 out of 10 in all of season 1. Unless something drastically happens in the next few episodes, because I'm not that far away from ending it. But yeah, love this one. I think it's really cool. All the character, especially the character stuff and how they solved the problem. The problem, the way it was presented was good. The solution was good. It's not a permanent solution, but it's a realistic solution. So that's very good. That's it. If you enjoy my space system, please like the video, subscribe, check out the playlist I've done all of the original series, and I'm doing Enterprise. So there you go. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Until next time.